Hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk about this song Only the Lonely by Roy Orbison. For this song, it starts with the introduction, and the introduction sung by a group of backup vocalists or background singers, and they sing in a very unusual position of slightly bending forward. So if you look at the side, it goes this way, or if the left hand side, it goes that way. So there is probably a reason why they do that. And anyway, I will just sing a little bit of this introduction to you, and maybe you'll be able to figure out why they sing in this position. It goes like this. Dum 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 be doo. Oh yeah 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 yeah. Oh, only the lonely, only the lonely. Now for me, this position of pushing forward is easier when you go dum 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 be doo. Not only it creates a rhythm, but also it pushes the sound of dum 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 be doo. Oh yeah 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 yeah. Oh, only the lonely, only the lonely. Not sure if you agree with me, but I think this is one reason why the singers sang this way. It helps them keep the beat as well as control their voices so that they can sing in harmony three together. At least there were three of them on stage for one particular MTV or one particular video. So that is probably the reason why they sang this way. At least I feel that it controls the voice better. So having addressed this introduction, which is also similar to the interlude part sung by the backing vocalists or the backup singers, we will now go to the main part of the song, sung by, of course, the lead singer, Roy himself. Now, in the past, I have mentioned in my other videos that it is very, very important for a singer to open their mouth. And when I learned singing, I was told, and in fact forced, to open my mouth by putting 4 fingers and to the mouth to keep it apart in order to project the voice. Now, I do not want to really stress on that or advocate that. I do not want you to break your jaw. However, it is very important to open the mouth. Now, this particular singer is the first singer that ever made me change my mind about this. He managed to project his voice without really opening up his mouth, and to start with, he has quite a small mouth for a man, and actually is nice looking, but where singing is concerned is kind of contradictory, or is actually a disadvantage. However, it did not make it difficult for him, and like I mentioned earlier, that he managed to project his voice despite the fact that his mouth isn't really big and without really opening his mouth. So there are always exceptions, and depends on how you look at it. Well, to me, he sang perfectly for the song, and I think no one could sing like him, and that's why I like the song so much. It's because of his very unique voice. Likewise, there's another point that I would like to highlight, as he trembles a little bit. It sounded as though it's shaky and wavering, and yet there is strength in that weakness of the voice. So this is another unique trait that this singer has, and I will pick it out and point it to you exactly what I'm talking about. Now, for the entire song, the most important sentence is the very first sentence, which is also the title of the song, Only the Lonely. And with his unconventional way of singing, yet very powerful, even though sounded weak and trembling, he sang Only the Lonely in such a way that can capture everybody's attention and put you on your reins when you hear him sing, only the lonely. Now the only the lonely. The way he sang it, of course I can't do the way he can or could, but I'm just trying to learn it the way he did it. All right. So though he sang the tune, he kind of shake a little bit and make it like slightly off the tune, and yet it's so beautifully done. So once again I try only the lonely instead of just singing it simply only the lonely. It's just not the right way to do it. If you tremor a little bit like him, it sounds so much better. The rest of the first stanza is pretty straightforward. The second stanza, nothing much I will comment on. Now let's go to the third stanza where it says that, but only the lonely know why. He sings like this, but only the lonely know why. This part is a little tricky, so the why has a few notes in it. Then I cry. All right, this I cry. How you sing it will give you the effect of feeling sad. I cry, only the lonely. Okay, then you repeat again the only the lonely stanza until the next part, which is totally different. And let's see how we handle this. So this unique part is maybe tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow, a new romance, no more sorrow, but there's the chance you've got to take. You go from the chance to you gotta take. Right? This part is the part that your throat must be able to control, not to crack the sound. And for him, because he's a guy, it will be much higher, because for male and female singers it can be like an octave apart, so whatever is high for one may not be high for the other, and I have addressed this issue in my past videos as well. So this part is really high and he managed it very well, and after that he has to continue singing like the beginning of the song. So this is how you control then from the pitch when you sing it in a special way, and suddenly you have to go back to normal again, and that is where the challenge comes. And of course you manage it so well and so perfectly. So from you gotta take, then continue with if your lonely heart breaks, only the lonely. So in my mind, I will be able to hear or sing within my heart the dum 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 be doo. So if you don't have the music with you, you have to have it at the back of your minds, like the way the backup singers sing behind you. Then you will be able to keep the mood of the song. So whenever you go to a certain stage, the dum 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 dooby doo must always be at the back of the mind. This is how to get the song going. I've been asked why don't I sing the whole song from some of the comments that I received. Now the thing is, to sing like what I'm doing right now is singing a cappella without the music. And if I were to sing with the music, unfortunately it's impingement of the copyrights. So I'm not able to play the original music behind me. So unless I have a band that can play for me, I am not able to do so unless I just sing it a cappella. So I'll just try a cappella then. Dum 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 be doo. Oh yeah yeah yeah. Oh, only the lonely, only the lonely, only the lonely know the way I feel tonight. There goes my baby, bum 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 bum. There goes my heart, they're gone forever, so far apart, but only the lonely know why I cry. Only the lonely do do bell. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, only the lonely, only the lonely, only the lonely know the heartaches I've been through. Only the lonely know I cry for you. Maybe tomorrow a new romance, no more sorrow, but there's the chance you gotta take if your lonely heart breaks. Only the lonely. So I was trying to show you what I mean by having it in your mind, at the back of your mind, the beat, like for example, there goes my baby, bum 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 bum. There goes my heart, bum 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 bum. It must be at the back of your mind, then you can keep the beat going and keep the mood going as well. And also I try to exemplify the other part about the interlude, the dum 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 be doo. So the main singer will not be singing that. This is not the part of a lead singer, but you still have to have it at the back of your minds in order to keep the song going. This is how I'm trying to show. So having addressed the entire song from the first line to the last line of the entire song, I hope that I have managed to cover at least some important areas. Though it is nowhere close to the original, I just try my best to sing as much as possible, as closely as possible to how he sang it, which was so beautifully done, because I want to try to sing that way to make the song sound better. So hopefully these are some tips valuable to you, and that you can also enjoy this song and sing it in a wonderful and beautiful way. So kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I trust you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you again next time in my other videos. Goodbye.